I am cosplaying Ignis from Final Fantasy 15.
Freya from Final Fantasy Kingsblade.
Noctis from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, Pluta!
We are cosplaying as Pantheon Stocking from Pantheon Stocking with Garter Belt.
Faisal from Overwatch.
I'm Paya from Breath of the Wild.
I am Link.
I am Beetle from Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I'm dressed as Poison Ivy from the Batman universe, I guess. And I'm Mommy from Madoka Magica.
This particular cosplay has been kind of evolving. It started off with a pair of yellow, really baggy pants. I probably got a good 40-50 hours of work in this one, and most of that's been in the gloves and getting them right. As you can see, this one lights up really well. This one broke again.
This was a bot cosplay, but I did make the prop in about a day, and then my mom made the shoes in the course of a week from scratch. And to get like the full makeup and hair, I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning and took 3 hours to do both of our makeup and hair.
I started on this about a month ago, and I've been just working on it on and off since then. I actually made this costume a couple years ago, and I want to say it took me also maybe like work on it like on and off for like a couple months or whatever. But yeah, it's one of my favorites.
The costume, I bought some of it on Amazon, but the guns, chest piece, and arm pieces, my fiance did it. It took about 3 months to do it.
The pack's about 30 pounds. It's made out of chicken wire, PVC, zip ties.
It's fine for like the first 2 hours, and then you just want to stop. You know, I looked for the finest of sports bras. I painted this myself. It's maybe 3rd grade level. Bought the pants, customized them a little bit. Any sewing involved was done by Lunar Lalita over here. I bought this wig as well, and she did the makeup.
I cosplay because it's personally a confidence booster. It's something that I like to do just to make myself feel a little bit better, and it also makes everybody else feel better when they see the character that you cosplay as. You know, seeing somebody's smiling face as they ask for your photos are a good thing.
I cosplayed for fun when I started out, but then as the years went on, I started building up a small fan base. It meant so much because a lot of people told me they were inspired by me, and so now I cosplay because I inspire people, and it just means so much to inspire others.
I want to live out my dream and my fantasies. We use our real hair, both me and Miss Odongo, for our cosplays, just because we want to enjoy the character as much as possible and show dedication and what we really love.
I really enjoy getting dressed up because I've always really loved Halloween, and this is kind of like an extension of that. It allows me to dress up and be creative. It's a great way to fill the extra space in my head.
It doesn't matter what you're dressed as, even if you're just a beginner. Like, you can cosplay anything and someone will come up to you and love your cosplay, and then you will make friends with that person immediately.
I honestly really love the whole process of making a costume. It goes from a pile of fabric and supplies and random things, and then suddenly a few weeks later it's a thing and you're wearing the thing, and then you come to a convention, it's full of like-minded people and you get to talk to them and stuff. I love the challenge of bringing characters to life, especially when there's something kind of weird about the costume. You're like, how am I going to translate this, from an anime or a video game into reality? And it's just fun seeing it come together.
This place, like Anime Expo, conventions like these are where we can be our weirdest and feel the most comfortable.
Cosplay, you gain a lot of sort of skills and creative abilities, like how do I make this giant sword, or how do I make this piece of armor? And you do your research and you almost gain a skill or ability doing it.
Lead Village Secret Finger Jutsu! 1,000 years of death!
Yeah, I think that it is definitely possible to make a career out of it. I mean, I've seen a lot of people do it, and you get the following on social media and stuff, and then before you know it, conventions are hiring you to be a guest, and then they're flying you all over the world even, and it's crazy. And especially, I think, with the explosion of social media and how popular cosplay has become, like, it's super easy, just Patreon. You know, you just give monthly exclusive like prints and stuff. And I mean, I've been kind of interested in looking into it. I don't know if I will or can, but I think it's definitely possible.
When you do something for so long and you love it and then it becomes your job, some people lose their passion for it because they're not doing it for fun anymore. And I don't know, on the other side of the coin, you could still have fun doing it as long as you're doing it at a pace and way on your own terms.
The answer to that question is actually a yes, but with conditions. As a guy, I already have something against me because much like the modeling industry, the cosplay is very centric on the female form, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But as a man, it means I have to work 10 times harder to get the recognition because, you know, if you mention famous cosplayers, you know, usually people can rattle off 2 or 3 females, but to ask for 2 or 3 guys to do it and that are actually famous, it's much, much harder.
I mean, I know a lot of people say, like, I could never do that, but, like, you don't have to be, like, an incredible sewer or, like, a craftsman in foam. Like, you can purchase things, a lot of things on Amazon or Walmart.
Pursuing cosplay as a career is something that I've always wanted to do. And so, you know, it's definitely getting into touch with people who already have and who already know how to make that, you know, work for them. And so I think it's definitely doable, but it's just knowing how to put yourself out there and knowing how to make it work for you.
You can follow me at Magnus Beasticus on Instagram.
Lunar.Lolita on Instagram.
Instagram as Max Dakota and on Facebook as The Max Dakota.
Instagram and Facebook, Saucetown Cosplay.
If you want to find me personally, and I know you do, my Instagram is bossanova_1 or on Facebook, Melly Honey. I mean, you never want to deal with stalking because stalking doesn't really have anything that's...
And if you don't want to deal with that smelly slut anyway, you can find me on Facebook at Facebook/CosplayBun, and you can find me on Instagram at CosBunBun.